They don't want bottom mid, they want top mid. Rez with the P250 will punish them. That's why you always have the P250 on a nice open map. The one taps are so juicy.
And keep in mind, Nip dumpstered Heroic on this map 16-8 yesterday. So I'm not quite picking up on dude, Hampus, the surprise. Nico didn't even know what hit him point blank with the Glock. 2-man advantage now for NIP. And well, as far as this pistol is concerned, NIP are certainly making a statement. Although Amanek still has something to say about it. He's only going to get the 1 kill. Rez with a triple now.
Oh, Device with the GG angle. He didn't even need to pick that. I don't think he would have been checked for. Maybe I'm wrong though. Nexa now. He's got 2 more to find for the 4K. He has a defuse kit as well. That'll buy him some additional time. Plopsky, the bomb planter, he knows he's around default somewhere. Nexa looking for him. The reposition. Really patient with these bullets now. Looking for the trade frag. Not close enough. Then they will start to combine now. There's Nexa now. Found himself a 1 versus 1. Drops the HE grenade. He's got 4 bullets left in the magazine. Got to get on quickly. Plopsky repositioning. Gives him the headshot for free. Thought Nexa was rotating, but he just held. He believed, and he clutches the round for G2.
Back them up, but they're going to back off to that bomb site, put a little bit of range between them and the supposed threat. Problem is, action's happening on A.
Gap in the smoke allows Nico to get a free kill. Up close with the MP9, Nexa will find success. Support grenades from his teammates as well. Down to the pistol, but it's Rez in the clutch. Has no idea where Jax is. He's creeping from CT. And the clean sheet is
to their presence. Flash over the top. As the flash goes, perfect. Nice little delay, and they're out.
Nico is good for a multi. Smoke up in the middle of the site's going to make things very awkward. Look at the kill feed. It's free for all death match. Device 1 versus 2, 20 seconds. No angles to plant the bomb. CT and jungle are covered, well, more or less. Oh, Almanek! He's got stuck. Wasn't expecting that kind of spread. Jax was actually coming from the B bomb site, so Device has given himself a chance. Looking for his 3rd kill now as he makes his way towards CT. We'll see if he clears that all the way. Jax knows exactly where he is, but versus an AWP, what can you hope to do here? What angle does Device take? Did he see any of Jax there? Trying to take some angles away, but Device still has one. He's got a flick. Half health now. Jax moves forward and Device makes it look easy to punish and then continue. There we go, there it is. The patience paying off for Device now. As ninjas in pajamas pursue the B bomb site, Jax is in a lot of trouble. Hammer still lurking, deleted. Now Jax has high ground advantage for the retake. But how much of a retake will there be? Not much, as he falls after Nexa. Leaving Armanek in a 1 versus 4 is quite a banger. Speaking of devil, Armanek drops the smoke, allows his teammates to rotate through the door with some safety. Very important smoke to drop from the CTs when an executor's coming in towards the B bomb site. Spots Hampus as well. Bit too much elevation for him, and in come the Deagles. How about this for an answer? NIP find themselves on the B bomb site, 2 versus 4. Not what they were looking for, and again, they'll wait for a peek, but there's no need for G2 to do so. Armanek's getting his best American Ninja Warrior impression on, and he's made his way towards Cats. Doesn't quite see Rez by the bench. Rez is always down for a clutch, but maybe not this time. Takes one in the ear. And that leaves Device alone versus 4. Potential for a double AWP situation now. Nico, he's got the sound cues. He knows there are players on the way. Down goes Rez. That might be awkward for Device to trade a next hit to immediately bring more aggression. ZTR now stuck on the site. Hampus still looking for a rotation from short. There are 2 smokes up. He can't really help his team with the fight, but maybe ZTR doesn't need it. We've got a swing with the FAMAS. He's looking in so many different places. Makes it a little easy. Hampus now, they don't know where he is just yet. Nico will be eliminated on the ramp. He knows 1 is in CT. He isn't sure where Jax is. That is an angle I've not seen before. Molotov towards jungle. Isolating some fights now is Hampus. He's got 20 seconds to find a way to plant the bomb. Will they push here? A 2-man swing. Didn't stand a chance. 8 rounds for G2. Armanek wants some info, and he's about to find some. A kill onto Rez, focusing now on the Absen. He will get traded by ZTR, who does 1 better and deletes Nico by the bench. Hampus now here to cut off rotation. And finally we see the full plan, 2 versus 3. We'll see what G2 choose to do. Hold on a second. Bomb's not even planted yet. Suddenly the numbers are even. Nexa has a kit as well. I can't imagine they'll give up this one. Is it a double short play? We'll see if Nexa's got the jump. Oh, failed. Second attempt maybe.
One more.
There we go.
There we go.
Right then, double short play. One last scene in the market. Do they play the bait setup? Swinging together, but only one's been spotted so far. Plopsky now in a 1 versus 2. Still wondering about the market. Doesn't realize they're both coming from the short position. Maybe he hears them. Nexa in the red will be the first one to be dropped. Jack's now close around the corner, but the bomb's too far ticked. Plopsky dancing. And there's a 5th round for Ninjas in Pajamas. Well then.
This is going to be very difficult now for G2, though.
Indeed it is. Oh, yes! Cameo appearance. Put the name in the credits. 2-on-2, all of a sudden, if they choose to go for this, it's got to be fast. I don't see defuse kits for G2. Once again, both coming in from short. How about this angle from Hampus, though? Normally used to look towards the apartments, but he's got a protractor out and he found something superior. Again, that bomb very far ticked, and G2 at this point probably running to their doom. Nexa can't win this one, but he can save an AK-47, so I think he needs to get out of there, but he wants to prioritize ZTR dying. Oh, it is the last round, of course. And back in the room. 6 rounds for Ninjas in Pajamas are hard. So it will certainly be a retake attempt from Ninjas in Pajamas. You can see Plopsky holding the door. Got players in the apartments already. Nexa, who was responsible for that clutch, is the first one to be eliminated. And here we go. Now we've got the high ground for G2. Sorry, for NIP, as G2 have conceded it. And they are conceding the kills as well. Armanek looking for 2. He's got to find a second one here. Indeed, he does. Insta-trade, though. And now Jax is alone versus Device, and Rez dancing, trying to isolate the fights here, trying to avoid the headshot. Got to be careful. The crouch is real nice. And so are the headshots. G2 with the pistol on the T side. They've got 3 players on the A bomb site, and Rez to keep an eye on Connector at the very least. That is quite an incendiary. Oh, he deserves more than that, and he'll get it with the kill at the very least. Spray through the smoke, and Nico finds one. And in go G2. As we can see, we still have Plopsky hiding on the site. There's a focus towards jungle. Armanek will be the first to fall. Hasn't seen Nexa just yet, who's... Let me see, is he going to fall back completely or try to find this frag? It will be the latter, and he'll fall down rather than back. And that leaves Nico in the clutch. 1 versus 3, 35 seconds on the clock. Device with the AWP to puncture him. The wine bottle up top. Device and ZTR at the bottom. Oh, it's spreading, and that's going to cause a lot of damage for Device. We can see a bait setup now. Device hiding, but oh my god, he's on 8 HP. I do wonder if they hard check for this position. Big headshot to start off with from G2. Not fully committing just yet. Device wanting to swing, but he's kind of blind, and there's another Deagle headshot. 5 versus 3 now. This is not the strongest round from G2 in terms of weaponry, but they have a lot of advantages now. Armanek deleting Plopsky, and this round is practically over. They just keep falling like dominoes. Bomb being planted for Connector. Armanek wrecked in the meantime. Device creeping through from multi-frag. 3 versus 2 for a very brief second. Nico continues with attacks in all directions now. 27 HP. He's 1 AK bullet from death. We can see the double peek being lined up there, waiting for him to peek. They've both got kits. Plopsky creeping and just pops up. Jack in the box, but he's got a hammer, and it goes straight into Nico's. Fungal is in control of G2 for the most part. How on earth has that happened? He has no idea that he's compromised from that position, despite no one else being in the area. The trades will continue now in favor of G2 as they try to head towards game point. Numbers even, bomb not planted just yet. Jungle so important for them, trying to find that angle. Very risky plant from Armanek, but no one's peeking just yet. Was Nico's head just spotted? Either way, he's changed his position now. Big headshot from Device. He's got a smoke for the ramp as well if he's got an angle for it. But ZTR's been dropped. Hampus creeping with the second AWP. This may be an awkward retake. Nexa rotating towards top mid as well. Will Hampus make it into Connector first? He indeed will. Sound cues for Nexa. He knows what's going on. He has an opportunity now as they start to push towards Armanek. He'll deliver the first kill. We've got a smoke defuse. Does anyone realize Device is even on the bomb? They've got no idea. Under the cover of spray, he gets on the bomb.
And do you let G2 get up to match point? That's the question. Oh, Plopsky. Oh, Plopsky. That is going to be rough. He gets it third time's the charm. Manages to get it, but it's still a man advantage for G2. And NIP are just stuck in a box. All players for NIP are on the bomb site, fully encircled by G2.
They have no control of anything. They're not on the bomb just yet. I can't see this happening again. Starting to defuse the bomb now. Yes, he's got the angle for it. Oh my god, I thought it was happening again.
It is the force buy full on here from NIP, and we are going to get that mid-aggression. Jax is going to get caught with the nade in his hand. This is the default. G2 going into the default, getting punished. NIP, they had to just hold W, and it worked wonderfully.
Oh, boy. Oh, he doesn't land the headshot. They really needed that kill.
That hurts.
Hampus with a quick jump peek, and next 35 seconds on the clock. Plopsky has made his way towards the B bomb site, leaving Device now. The Palace push is waited for by Nico. He is rewarded. So much for Plopsky to do now, with an MP9 no less. We spoke to him about difficult situations on the ramp with an MP9 on Nuke, having to fall back and just being in horrible spots, and this is one of them, and a smoke to go through as well. He's managed that at least, but how do you avoid getting trade fragged? How do you even go for a spray transfer with an MP9? Nico by fireboxes. Next there will be an initial engager, and that will be enough for G2 to take in this round for G2 with lots of decoys heading towards top mid. Rez with an opening kill, instantly traded. The smokes continue. Look at the bunny hopping. Omenek getting his KZ game on, if you will. But Plopsky's got a CZ, which is running out of bullets very quickly indeed, and Hunter will make him pay for it. Device has the jewelries, which may be a superior option. We'll see if they come into play. Hampus at the back of the site is helpless at present, and also hiding, trying to creep around. There's a free kill onto Hunter. Has he got one more in him? No. Nexa will trade, and there are those jewelries. Nexa now in a 1 versus 2. Back at the bomb site, has the bomb, and now has himself a 1 versus 1. Not bad one-shot range on those jewelries. The HE is chunky indeed. And there is the jewelries to finish off the job. Device.
Here for Hampus.
Oh, well, maybe had an idea of what the setup might be. That Molotov is certainly going to help, but got players hopping up the barrels, and that will help them push into the bomb sites, or will it? They are stuck now at the front. Sound cues are heard. Hampus at the back of the site, jiggling with the MP7. Look at those digs from him. Nexa now will drop the AK-47, surely to be collected by NIP. Oh, the timing for Device. A window has been opened by G2. Hunter has a lurk smoke in the apartments. That allows him to line up the molly towards pit a little bit safer. And ZTR is here. The bomb site's been taken. We have a standoff now on the A bomb site. 2 players rotating. NIP are outnumbered. Jackson a graveyard creeping as well, waiting for the smokes to go. Rez starting to thin these numbers. Jack's very nervous stuff there. That was a great opportunity. Ninjas in Pajamas still in control of the pit with a man advantage as well, which increases so many angles for G2 to look at. Very awkward stuff. Nico trying to avoid getting trade frag down to 13 HP, 1 versus 3. Very spotty rounds here. This one.
Yeah, now he's got that angle on short, so Device doing a good job of repositioning himself here. This is going to be a tough nut to crack for G2. They've got a single flash grenade left. Smoke down in pit, and here we go. Rez holds the line, 1-for-1 trade. Rez again with a second one and a third. Rez, beautiful hold from Rez.
Shut it down. 30 seconds and Device is alone. Is it a charge straight in? They've left a bomb behind. Someone's got to call that surely. Looking to push into the site with no bomb. Next is going back for it, and Device in the meantime will catch them in the crossroads. This is not what G2 were planning.
No, these are unforced errors that are going to really cost G2. 5 players alive, Bardol. 5 buy round with AKs, and somehow Jax burned alive in Banana. Getting caught somewhere in there.
Oh boy. And bomb. Stuck behind the smoke now. The repeat from Nexa though. He's just on fire today. 2 versus 4, however. They know one of them's on Banana. Plopsky creeping through the smoke. No respect given.
He used that smoke clearing again.
At least Hunter in the 1 versus 4. They see him on T ramp, which means that the CTs can take liberties in their positioning. Have a look on the radar. Doesn't last very long. NIP make it to 9. Rez by the library. Deleted by Nexa. And now the numbers are even. And you wonder about position here with 2 AWPs for a potential retake for Ninjas in Pajamas. Device in the smoke will frag Nico. 48 seconds now. Out with the Deagle. Sees both players.
They have to know that it's a one-on-one situation here. Like, as in, there's...
G2, just guns. Look at these smokes now. Jack's isolated at the back, but time is of the essence. That massive HE gives them better angles now. Next up, oh my god, he just pulled a trigger. 2 seconds, and Hampus will respond immediately. And it's 10 rounds on the CT side of Inferno. Oh my god. Okay, well, he gets, oh my god, what can Nico do with this? The tracking is beautiful. gets 2, sees 3. That's all the information. Look at the rotation from G2. Ninjas in pajamas are in trouble. Nexa going fishing in the smoke and finding everything he wants. Nexa, another clutch.
Here for NIP, now that they are on double digits, it's going to be straight up short. Run and gun, Tech9's. No, yes, Tech9 leading the way. ZTR getting into that fight. MP9 though from Hunter, nearly getting the double. Plofsky barely survives.
Trying to make it a bit weaker with the smoke grenade. They are ready though, NIP. But G2 better equipped. The swing from the UMP is not going to be good enough to take out ZTR, and Nico is doomed. NIP reset G2 and put their loss bonus. Chooses to creep up. Perhaps Nico's on the way. There is the flash lined up with the aerial. And Device is just ready and waiting. And that might be the green light now. The flash is here though. Nico good for one, but the trades... Oh, hold on a second. The HE might help. The smoke is down in time as Nexa positions himself in the corner of the smoke. That may give him a one-way. This could spell disaster for the Ninjas, looking for a transfer, but won't get it. The trades continue, the bomb site's taken.
Ball immediately getting planted as well. This is going to be a very difficult situation now for G2. They do have a full set of nades on Hunter though. And he's here in CT. Can they get it in position? Device has got a commanding angle. What? Misses that shot. This is a problem now. That Molotov going to get canceled out in time, barely. And that's the must-win duel right there. Rez shutting down Hunter, leaves Jax alone in a 1v2. Device still behind new boxes. This is an impossible situation now for Jackson. He's going to back off.
Angles being held. Looking for these re-peaks. Nexa. You can see Plopsky's very tight. So if a pop flash pay came in, it'll be very hard to flash him off the angle. But how about that one from Nico? Not your usual spot. Stuck on the back of the bomb site alone now. Almost a shot there. That HE could be something though. Lining up for a cross. Better not shoot his teammate.
Yeah.
Probably knows where he isn't as they could see them now. The updates to the game. Trades on the B bomb side. It's actually been taken by the Ninjas. Suddenly it's a 2 versus 2. Plopsky with a headshot through the smoke. I can't believe this. Armanek misses a crucial one. We have Jax making his way up banana. There are 45 seconds on the clock for NIP to make a play here. There isn't bomb plus pressure just yet, but now there's pressure on Rez as Plopsky is deleted. He knows where they both were. Armanek rotating around. Rez has to consider his options. He'll probably look for a kill before he tries to plant the bomb here. But Armanek has the angle.
Kind of burn that stamina. Nice shot from Jax.
Oh,
Rez
right
with
there.
the double.
Rez versus the Worlds. And Rez seems to win a lot of the time. However, he will be barbecued. 23 for 13 is Rez, and maybe he finishes the map that way. NIP take the bomb site, maybe for the last time. Is this where we go towards Dust 2? The pit plant is being executed. Nico boosted over the smoker, takes his Device out in the pit.
Oh.
Nico! What? Hampus now, 1 versus 3. Nico with some absurd frags on the A bomb site, and maybe he's got one more in him. Hampus in trouble now. They push through the smoke. 1 by 1! He's got a 1v1, but Zarmanek running low on bullets. The smoke's going. I can't believe it. There were 3. They went through the smoke 1 by 1, and that's how we make it to Dust 2.
I think bodes very well here for the Ninjas. Nico, though, there he is. Shows up, takes out Hampus, and they know that Hampus, when he's alone like that, he is on the lurk. The rest of them are deathballing somewhere on the map, and it's looking like they're going to run right into the firing squad. G2 were ready for this. Impeccable work.
That opening kill from Nico left him alone on long when there were otherwise 2 people there. Going up cat. Might not work out for Ninjas in Pajamas in this pistol round. They're actually, their Twitter team are writing memes about how they're just sucking at pistols. They're losing a lot of them.
They are.
And Device, he's going to take out the flanker, let's say. Jax is not going to be expecting.
What was the meme?
Oh, just that they just, like, let's win this pistol round, guys. Lose the pistol, essentially.
What? But hold on, is this G2?
NIP.
Okay, NIP, I was about to say.
1 versus 2 now. 50 seconds left for Device to ace the pistol. He's taken out the trade fraggers and the lurkers and the rotators and so on. Nico has heard him. Does he peek before Device gets around the corner? Yes! Back from Armanek with the scout. Meanwhile, Nexa could be in trouble. Nico has 1 flashbang, but there's no time to throw it because down Nexa goes. Long's been taken, and NIP already have short. G2 are very out of position here.
Jackson Hunter are about to figure that out as well.
Oh, man.
That kill on Nico is going to be brilliant. That is the last line of defense here on this A site. Amanek and mid can...
Surprised by that car position. We have trouble now behind that smoke. Hold on a second, Nexus here to help. How does Rez get onto the side to plant this bomb? He's got 30 seconds, and perhaps Device is the answer. He could be shot through this glass, but now no one's got the angle. AWP supremacy deployed. You can see Rez now can change his elevation and choose his engagements to some degree. Device checking long just as they start creeping towards the site, and
my God, that's a lot of damage
on an island.
Jack
Jack
with
now
the
with the
Device.
away from the flashes, looking for two, he finds it, landed a full off this as well. Spawn. SNIP continue
Hunter
to
and Nico are dropped,
falling down now, but he's got no position to really reload. He's got 8 bullets, and maybe that'll have to be enough. He does. He is buying time for the reload. Ninjas in pajamas, being alive, expecting the split, suggested they're all on long, of course. And Hampus just emerges.
Well. Amanek is only just now getting into Upper Dark, but that was very quick. Through
Nico.
T-spawn all the way over.
Versus 3
Nexus waiting on the other side of
AK-47.
the wall.
Jax with possession of long with a silent 10-4.
a jump
That's
throw.
quite a meaty HE grenade, and there's one more where that came from. Rez repositioning, however, that could certainly avoiding the second one. It'll go for big box instead. They need to be given something. Hold on a second. Suddenly it turns around, and Plopsky's looking over the smoke, but he can't track just yet. Nexus got to get his Nico's here as well. This is going to get worse and worse. Plopsky wants his smoke on. He's in so much trouble. He could get some kills from it. He's got 2 bullets left to get around to escape now. Not very likely on Nico. He has a molly by the defuse position. Plopsky doesn't go ahead of it, loses a duel, but is there time to defuse this for the stats at this point? Can't imagine. Rez in the corner, and he's done his job. All the kills for Nexus. Jack by those middle doors now. Maybe that will spur them on, but how fast will this flank come? Nico and Armanek looking to breach the doors. Device could be a free kill for them. Posting up around the smoke grenade in the meantime. That flank's on the way. Is anyone checking for it? Device now realizing it, but all too late as they get cut to pieces on long. The play is the right one for G2. They
adjusting to is that NIP aren't doing default kind of rounds where they're having people spread out. And if there is some kind of spread, it's just the one guy on the other side of the map. And so if you can find and kill him, you're feeling pretty good about yourself.
Airstrikes on the way to blue. Double pick from Ninjas in Pajamas. And somehow they've got a 4 versus 2 from this exchange. Look at those X's on the radar. All the bodies lying next to each other. Line them up, zip them up. Hunter and Jax remain separated. Jax, the information man, as is Device. One of these players is about to be lost, that's for sure. Heading towards each other, just about winning that duel. Now Hunter's got so much to do, emerging from long, but he's walking into 3 players. Some of them are heavily tagged, however, and he cuts down 2 immediately. The bomb racing away now.
This early. Plopsky with the molly already, so yeah, that makes you think that he is going to be thinking about it. And Hunter, no fear! What a play! No fear at all, and he had the angle. Live on B right now. 4G2, and this is going to be the slow lurk from NIP pre-fire. Nice shot through the box. That's it. Go time.
Well, it's 2 for Jax immediately. Plopsky to trade now, and Device follows up with the Glock. 3 versus 2. Hampus on the A bomb site, looking for any lurkers, any stragglers. Made for the B doors, in fact. Oh boy, and there's a dry peek beforehand as well. Hunter's got so much to do with the org. You can see Plopsky hopping up, one by the car as well. Falling into his crosshairs, shutting down the B bomb site. What a turnaround.
There you go, and that's what needs to happen. Although Device is going to be able to rotate in here quickly. Counter smoke. Needed to hit that shot. Doesn't get the follow-up. There was a world where he hits that shot. Spotting. Info.
Well, here's some info for the team. Super Mario Brothers into the B bomb site. Device very patient with that shot, and he'll do even better than that. Some help from Hampus as well. Shut it down. NIP take the 10th round. He will head to an island alone as he got support from ZTR. There's a flashbang to no avail though. He'll be checked for. Jax is falling. Oh my God. Oh, what? ZTR as well with the 3rd one. I can't believe this. They were in such a bad spot. Hunter now with a 2K. They've got to force their way back into this, and that's one way to do it. A flick from Armanek, and suddenly it's a 2 versus 2.
Plopsky's got a molly going on as well. But here we go. Retake attempt. It was brief.
I think his molly was touching him somehow, which maybe made him a bit nervous. Hunter does not need to peek.
Around NIP are calling the long take. They are going to be hard countered. This is all over the place, Bardo.
Oh, this is going to be a big one. Plopsky in the smoke of a Desert Eagle. Device on the way as well. Hampus holding down a short position, but Hunter will chase. Hampus just around the corner. The flashbang's gone the wrong way. and that stunts the growth there for G2 in a short position. Still fighting on long as well. There's an enormous battle here. ZTR, the only man who's not over towards the A bomb sites at present. Plopsky with the deagle now, and there's Rez with a ding and a dong, leaving Hunter and Armanek alone in short. Device, it goes below the window once again. Very key for the retake. Great shot onto Armanek as well. Very fast from Device. Extremely lethal sniper. Nexa and Nico in a 2 versus 3, looking for lurkers, but both players are on the site now. All 3 NIP players with kits. The grenades keep streaming in. And here comes the swing, a wide swing from Plopsky, and now Nexa's in a 1 versus 2. Device with 1 HP, will trade. Got to get in that bomb quickly, got to collect a defuse kit as well, I think, maybe. You can't make any errors here, despite the man advantage. Just waiting now, there's a short smoke from lower tunnel, and Hunter is picked up for free. A rare miss from Device, and still a chance at a man advantage for G2. 40 seconds on the clock, bomb not spotted in the hands of Armanek. Top mid, Hampers with the AUG, it's going to get wrecked by Jax, leaving ZTR in a 1 versus 3 on the low ground in CT spawn. That makes it very awkward, but I don't think they know where he is. Grenades into mid, and ZTR will see that no one's really there. We've got one on the low ground, and Device will get deleted immediately. Rez has to respond. AWP loss is a big frag for G2. Down goes Rez as well. Plopsky with the FAMAS may not have the range. 2 versus 4. Outmaneuvered and outfragged. The HG grenades for the bomb plot. There's one. But everyone is still alive. A 4 versus 5 retake. Plopsky swinging with the MP9. Spots one by Gandalf. Not really any grenades to force them from their position. Awkward fights across the board as they look to swarm on the site. They're all here. All of them are here. And Jax is in the smoke. How many kills can he get from this? They're lining up for it. Not quite 2 though. Hunter suddenly 1 versus 2. They don't know where he is. Plopsky on the bomb with the fuse kit. And Rez, of course, delivers a very crucial frag. 4 versus 3. Device looking for flanks, but Armanek, his angle is so tight. How does it Device possibly come out of this one? Oh, the swing hits the backpack, complete with, that's not a hitbox. I can't believe it. 3 on 3 now, and Device has position by Big Box. There goes the Molotov, and there goes Rez's face. Device creeping in now. It's got more angles, but nobody's showing Plopsky. This is so clutch. Device takes out Nico. Hunter 1 versus 2. The last round, they can't do it. There's a kit for NIP as well. All the rounds, and Ninjas in pajamas with that final one after a big struggle in the second half. Take it 16-14. What a slobber knocker.